Let's go into the screen share. Let's see, present. All right, let me know when you can see my dashboard, Melissa.
I see him.
Cool, cool. All right, so we are doing the Spark overview for Melissa and Wanda. And as I was advising Melissa, I'm going to do this for you, Wanda, from square one. Melissa's kind of went over some of this already, but I am going to start from beginning, what you need to do to get you going in the right direction with your Spark Tool Suite, which is a premium WordPress blog that lets you create unlimited landing pages, capture pages, blogs, etc., etc. So you have a powerful tool suite in your hands. So when you log into your WordPress, this is what you're going to see. This is the WordPress dashboard. This is where all the magic happens on your WordPress. So when you log in, it says like howdy Zach. It'll say howdy Wanda. This is your dashboard. Everything on the left-hand side is pretty much what you'll be getting used to start you off in the right direction. So the very first thing that anyone needs to do when they are branding themselves and creating their website is come down here to settings, go over to general, and you want to make sure you name your website. So right now, I'm actually inside, I'm an admin for one of my friends' websites. So I'm under David Shan's site right now. But when you come into your site, you want to make sure you name your website. So it says site title. I named his David Shands because we are branding him. And I always recommend anybody that's coming into the online space, you brand yourself. I mean, everybody always wants to promote their company, but the biggest thing I've learned in internet marketing is people do business with those they like, know, and trust. So you want to brand yourself, get your name out there. So I always recommend you use your name for your brand. And it also helps with search engine optimization, which is also shortened SEO, which you will learn about that a little later. When people go search your name on YouTube or Google, you want your name to rank the highest in the Google search. So when you brand yourself, and the more you post on your Spark Tool Suite, the more you'll rank up inside of Google and YouTube, whatever platforms you're using. So I named his site David Shands. His tagline is dreams are built overnight. I did his tagline like that because he just wrote a book, and that's the name of his book. So that's his tagline. So your tagline can be something with travel, whatever you want it to be, whatever your hook is, what you want to be known for, that's your tagline. And of course, you put your email address, select the time, and then you hit save changes. So once you save changes, now when you go on to visit your site, it's going to show your name and your tagline. So that's the first thing you want to do. Once you log into your dashboard, you want to name your website. All right, next thing, anybody that comes into the mastermind, so most people that get the Spark Tool Suite, they came through the First Biz Steps Mastermind, and they went through that 4-week boot camp, and that's where they learned how to create images, banners, pages, all that good stuff. So next thing you want to do is come down to media and go to the library. So when you're in the mastermind, everybody always asks in the mastermind, well, why do we have to go find all these images on Google and all this type of stuff? The reason being because it's building you up to this point right here where you want to add images to your media library. Okay, so all you do when you come to media, you click on add new. You come down to where it says select files, and it's going to open up. You probably can't see it right now. Melissa, you can't see my picture folder, can you?
No.
Right. Okay, so whenever you hit select files, it's going to open up your downloads folder, where it's going to show you all of your pictures that you have installed to your computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to David Shan's folder I created for him, and I'm going to just throw some images into the media, and you guys will see what happens here in a second. So let's see. Let me add that one. Let me add, let's see, where's the other one I wanted to use? That one. Now y'all see the pictures popping up down there?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, this is why in the mastermind we ask everybody to go find stunning images that you want to use, because eventually you're going to use some of those images for your blog site. So if you are branding yourself as a travel expert, you want to find as many stunning images on travel you can find. So that way you can add those images right here in WordPress. And when you're creating your landing pages and capture pages, you will already have a bunch of images in here that you don't have to go look around to find. So let's see, who else I want to add in here? Let's see, do a couple of more, then we'll jump into the next thing. So yeah, adding images is very, very important. All right, so I'll just leave. All right, so I'll use those for right now. All right, cool. So that's the media section. So media allows you to upload as much media as you want. Now, the cool thing about anything you add into the media is when you click on it, WordPress gives you your very own unique URL. So why is that important? Because you can take this URL, you can post it on Facebook, you can post it on Instagram, any social media, and it always links back to your website. So when somebody clicks on your picture, it goes back to your website. Another very important thing to do with all of your media is to come down here and give it an alt text. So Melissa, if you haven't done this, go back through all of your media and give it an alt text. What the alt text does, it allows for Google and all the search engines to find your stuff. So I always recommend that you name it whatever your brand is. So I'm gonna name it his name, because what I'm gonna do for David, he has no clue what's about to happen, is that all of his YouTube videos and everything he's already created, I'm gonna upload to his site. And what's gonna happen is Google is gonna go search for all this stuff, and it's gonna rank his name high in the search engines now. So just like when you guys, all right, because I got the tab pulled up. So just like with Google, when I search my name, all of this stuff pops up. And the cool thing about it is if anybody tags me in anything, it also comes up. So you see Calvin Buford tag me in the post, so it shows that too. Wow. So when you're looking to become an authority figure in your niche, doing these posts, creating your website is going to help you become that authority figure. So if now somebody types in the name of your travel company and you're the first name that shows up, then that just looks great for you in the marketplace. So the more that you post, the more that you create on your WordPress site using Spark is going to automatically start ranking you higher inside of the search engines. So every picture you create, you want to make sure, I'm sure y'all know that guy right there, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yep. Every picture you create, you want to make sure you give it an alt text because it's a brand in yourself. So I'll go back and do all of his later, but that's the importance of alt text. And again, every picture has its own URL, so you can take that and post it somewhere on social media and it links back to your site. So boom, so we got name of your website, we got media. Next very important things is knowing the difference between a post and a page. It's two different things. So a post is pretty much a blog you're writing. So anytime you write a blog, you want to put it as a post. Anytime you write a page is the landing page or the capture page, which I will create both of these for you guys here in a second so you see. But a page is anytime you're sending somebody to get information about your travel company or whatever product you have, you're going to create a page for that that's either going to ask for their name or email, or it's just going to be a landing page that gives them a bunch of information and asks them, do they want more info? And a post is a blog. So you're writing a value post about something. So you can be making a post about travel, post about whatever product you have. So those are the difference between a post and a page. So you only use a post when you're doing a blog. You use a page when you're setting up your tabs and when you're doing landing pages and capture pages. So for Wanda's sake, we'll go through here, Melissa, and show her how to set these pages up, so she see how it renders when we go onto the website. So yeah, so for Wanda, when you're going in here and you're doing your pages, the first thing you want to do is you want to click on pages, and you want to create a minimum, probably I say a minimum like 4 pages, right? I mean, you can have up to like 10 pages if you wanted to, but it just depends on how much content you want to have. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. This is a sample page that I really don't even want. So I'm just trash that one. You have to keep the sample page. But this page about David was page number 1, but I renamed it, which I can show you, Wanda, here in this video. But it was page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So you want to go in here and create pages 1 through 4. And the way you do that is you hit add new. So since I already have page 1 through 4, I'm going to create page number 5. So you want to hit add new. And you want to go page, then give it the page number. So since I already have my 1 through 4, I'm doing page 5. You want to put TBA, which is to be announced. And the reason why you're doing that is because we don't have any content on this page, but we want anybody that comes to your website to know you're working on it and to come back at a later date. But page 5, TBA, and you want to hit publish. So again, you want to do at least 4 pages just like that. Name on page 1 through 4. Then when you click on pages, it'll show you all of your pages that you have created. So now you see page number 5 is right there. So what are we going to do with these first 4 to 5 pages? You're going to create what's called a menu option for your blog site. So to create that menu, you have to come down to where it says appearance right here. Go to menus. And when you initially do this, Wanda, because Melissa and I have already done this, it's going to ask you to name your menu. So we named ours menu number 1, and we hit save menu. And then once you do that, over here to the left where it says pages, it shows the most recent pages you created. You can hit view all to see if you have more than 5 pages, which you eventually will. You can hit view all, or you can hit search for any page you want. But what you want to do, you're creating a menu for your blog site. So as you can see, it says menu structure, and it has all the pages that I have inside of this menu. So since I added page number 5, I'm just going to select page number 5 over here and hit add to menu. And it throws it right over here in the menu. Now the cool thing about it is you can rearrange these menus, because after you change the names of these pages, you can rearrange this to be wherever you want it to be. So that's pretty cool there, because you can have sub items. So say you don't want to have as many pages, you can make a page a sub item. So like if I left click on page number 2 and hover it over about David, it adds it as a sub item. You see that, Melissa?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so you don't have to have a bunch of pages if you don't want to. So because you can have as many sub items under one category as you wanted to. But for right now, I'm gonna just put it back like it was. So now we have all our pages in the menu. You want to make sure where it says theme locations, you select it as your primary menu. And then you want to hit save menu. Now, so Wanda, since you'll be watching the recording, what's going to happen is once you go to your website now and hit view website, there you go right there. About David, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. And again, you're going to go back and rename these pages, and there it is, the TBA, so people know, okay, you are still developing your website. All right, good stuff. Melissa, any questions so far?
No.
All right, cool. So we did media, we did name of the blog, we did the menu. What else is important for I design a page and post for y'all real quick? Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is one thing we didn't go on, Melissa. So for when you're customizing your website, so under appearance you have themes. And the theme that you want to use, and that's why David's like, I gotta, is his own thing? Let me see, hold up. Yeah, so you want to use the business. It's the one you want to use. I think Melissa, you already have yours on that one already.
Mm-hmm.
The business. The reason why we're using the business is because it's a wider theme. So if you have a lot of tabs, it makes it look a lot cleaner. So all right, let me see, make sure here's switched over. Ah, there it is. There it is. All right, so boom, boom, boom. And eventually we will add more themes in here. So let me go back and explain this, because Melissa, I don't even know. I think I may have told you, but just because Wanda watching the corner, let me make sure she understands. So Wanda, when you got your Spark WordPress, okay, Spark is a premium WordPress blog. Okay, so meaning most people can go download just a regular generic WordPress, but it's not going to have all the plugins, all the premium plugins that you have in Spark. All right. Also, whenever you download WordPress by itself, you have to pay somebody for hosting. You got to pay for people to give you the plugins, all type of stuff. So Spark has everything in a premium setting. So your site, your website right now is hosted with Global Wealth Networks. So that's why when you come up here, Wanda, yours is probably going to say wandajones.globalwealthnetworks.org. That's because your site is hosted with Global Wealth Networks. Now, if you go purchase a domain name from GoDaddy like Melissa and I have, and like David have, anytime you go to your website, anytime somebody visits your site, it's not going to show Global Wealth Networks. It's going to show your brand and your brand only. So if you do not have a domain name, you can go buy one at GoDaddy, and I will help you map your domain name. So again, your site is hosted by Global Wealth Networks. So when it comes to the themes, we don't have a lot of themes in here now. We're going to add a lot more later. But the whole point is, we wanted a theme that is clean, is easy to navigate through, and when we start adding more, we want to make sure those themes are consistent across the platform. This is a multi-site platform, meaning there are hundreds of people using this platform, and that's another reason why it helps us rank so high in Google, because our Global Wealth Network site is an authority blog, meaning that Google will always search for our stuff and post it the highest in search engines because we have so many people posting from it. I hope that makes sense, Melissa.
Yeah.
So it's an authority blog site. So the more you post, like I said, the more you get exposure, and we will be adding more themes in here pretty soon. So, but for right now, we all have been using the business. So yeah, that's under appearance and theme. So make sure you change it over to the business. Next thing, if you go to customize, this is where, Melissa, I don't know if you played around with this yet.
No.
This is where you can add like your social icons. So if you have like YouTube, Facebook, it'll actually enter the URLs right there. So that way, if somebody clicks on it, so let me just show you. So let me see. Let me go back to. Can I get David's URL real quick? Where is it? Yeah. All right. So let me copy his URL because he is Sleepers for Suckers HD. All right. So so I can post his YouTube right here. Facebook. Let's see. So this way, Melissa, like anytime somebody comes to your blog, it'll link them back to all your social media too.
Wow. I wondered how that worked.
Yep. So you know how to find you. So this is his fan page. I don't know if he has Twitter. I have to figure it out. So I can go back and add all this for him later. I know he got an Instagram. So I'll go back and add
the URL, that's in the First Biz Step training, isn't it?
Which URL are you talking about?
For your Facebook page.
Yeah. That's in there. You're right. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's basically like once you get like 100 people to like your fan page, Facebook allows you to have what's called a vanity URL. So normally, like if you were looking at his fan page when you first started, it'll say facebook.com and it have like a bunch of numbers after it. But after you get so many people to like your page, you can change it to your brand at the end.
Okay.
Yep. So for right now, I'm gonna just leave those two URLs and I go back and add all his other stuff later. So let me hit save and publish. Go back. But I'm not even gonna mess with that. It's not an option. But you can change like the colors of your blog. So like that's why mine is purple and gold. You can change it to whatever you want yours to be. I'm gonna just leave it like that for right now. You can change your background image. So I have a custom background on mine. So if you wanted a custom background, you can play around with one that you have. Let me see. Let me just try. Let's see what it look like. If I don't like it, I'm gonna delete it. Let's see. Background repeat. Time background center. So a lot of this stuff, as you see, you really just have to play around with it to see what looks good. And if you don't like it, you can always go back and remove it. All right, so let's see what it looks like now. Let me go to his site. Yeah, see, I don't like it. Okay. So I'm going to change it. So appearance, customize. So Wanda, since you be watching the recording, don't be afraid to do stuff because you can always change it. So let me remove. So I'm just not gonna have a background right now until I find one that's gonna actually work the way I want it. All right, so again, that was under appearance and customize. So now, based on what I just did though, with those social media icons, they're right there. So when somebody comes to his site, if they want to find out about him on Facebook, it'll take them right to his fan page or right to his YouTube channel for all his videos. Boom, right there. So we're building this site out. All right, so next thing we will go over, and Melissa, let me know if you got any other questions as I'm going through this.
Okay.
Go through it. I'm trying to make sure I hit all the key points, basic stuff. I'm trying to think. What else? Anything under appearance? We'll come back to widgets in a minute because that is important. But we'll come back to. Oh, okay. I know what. So MailChimp. So inside of WordPress, MailChimp is built in. Okay, it's integrated into your Spark tool suite. So once you link MailChimp to your tool suite, you don't have to go necessarily inside of MailChimp to create your forms and stuff. Meaning, let me just show you. So let me go. If you haven't set this up yet, Melissa, click on MailChimp. So MailChimp is an autoresponder. So some people use Aweber. I mean, there's a GetResponse, MailChimp. So Global Wealth Network selected MailChimp as the autoresponder for Spark. So all the autoresponder is a way to keep in contact with people who subscribe to your list automatically. So when you start creating capture pages, when somebody opts into your page, it'll automatically send them follow-up email series based on whatever you plug in that email series. So that's why whenever you go to somebody's site and they ask you for your name and email, what they're doing is putting you on their email list. So if I go over to my site, so you can see after it's set up what it looks like. So if I go over to mine, I go to MailChimp. Everybody that opts in to any one of my lists, see, it shows how many subscribers I have on each list. And I have emails going out to these people on a regular basis, just following up. So that is what an autoresponder does for you, is anytime somebody opts into your list, you can create an email series to follow up with them on a regular basis. So it's pretty cool. So when you are creating your MailChimp, you have to set it up first. So you go to MailChimp, and we'll have to do another training on MailChimp later, but I'm just showing you how to set it up so you can create your login. So it says connect to MailChimp. And if you don't have one, you're gonna have to actually sign in to create your. But where's my? Hold on, let me see something. Connect. No, I need to configure his, man. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I know why. I forgot we did it that way. All right, so what you'll do, Melissa, go to MailChimp.com. So we have it integrated to where after you create your login for MailChimp, you don't have to go back to this site to be able to log into it because MailChimp is integrated with Spark, but you do have to create you a login. So you just hit sign up. It's free to sign up for it. And let's see, since I'm doing this for David, what do I want to name? All right, let me just do this. Let me see. All right, boom. So the account is created. So yeah, you gotta go to MailChimp.com, create your actual MailChimp account, and then when you come back over here, it's gonna integrate your MailChimp account inside of Spark. So now when I go to connect to MailChimp, you see how it popped up automatically? I already have to plug right. So now I'm gonna hit log in. Account username has already been registered. Oh, dang. I gotta go to my email activated. All right, so let me just do that real. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm on this Hangout. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to do another MailChimp because it's not gonna let me do it on because I'm on the Hangout. If I jump into the email I use, it's gonna kick us off the Hangout. But what you want to do, so I say go to MailChimp.com, create your login, and then once your login is created, it's gonna email you, and you got to activate your MailChimp account with the email they sent you. And then once you're activated, you're gonna come back down, hit a MailChimp, and hit connect to MailChimp. And then now your MailChimp will be connected to Spark. And I said we'll have to do a full MailChimp on a different because it's gonna be a minute. Cause I just think it's gonna kick me out if I try it. Hold on, let me see. Because if I do it under, because I'm on boom boom, let me try something. Because I do need that code. When we do a capture page, I need that code to show you. Let me see here. Let's see. See, I think I got kicked out.
Oh man.
The whole thing. Okay, but the broadcast still going, so that's good. All right. Yeah. We're gonna have to do MailChimp later because it's gonna kick me out if I try to log in to the other Gmail account unless hold up. I'm trying one more thing. So I really want to show you because when I show you how to create this capture page, it's a certain code we need to make it work. Let me see. Let's see. Activate. I forgot I had my phone here, so I should be able to do it. Activate it from here. Then I can go back and show you. Let's get you started. All right. So let me go back to screen share. I'm gonna see if it's gonna work now.
Okay.
All right. Can you see the dashboard?
I do.
All right. Let's see. Aha. Yeah. There it is. It works. So now you see it's connected to MailChimp. All right. So choose MailChimp list. We don't have a list. And then please create one. Create on the phone. All right, so I'm gonna come back to that and show you out in a second. Just want to make sure I can link it. All right, so now, MailChimp again is an autoresponder. Set up your automatic email series to all your people when they opt in to your list. So now what I'm gonna do is show y'all how easy it is to create a post and how easy it is to create a page. So remember, a post again is your blog. So when somebody comes to your website, when somebody's on your website, anything that's over here to the left is a blog on your site. So they'll be reading through here on your site. Another thing, let me see. Let me make sure there's one more thing I need to change on here too. Let me find it. Where is it? Where is it? Is it? Let me find what I'm looking for so I can explain to y'all what it is. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, all right, there it is. So when you're creating a blog for your site, when you go to settings and under reading, it's going to take you to this reading setting right here. So on the front of your blog, I always have mine set up to where it shows the most current blog posts I have written. So that's the recommended one. So that's what I have it set as. Where it says blog pages to show, you can have up to, well, you can have more than 10, but I now have changed mine to show five blogs in the front end. And then what it does at the bottom of my page is you can tab over to see the rest of them. But the reason why I have 5, because if you have more than 5, it's like somebody can be scrolling through your site and just scrolling. It's like no never end to it. So I put 5, which I'll show you what it looks like in a second. And then for each article, yeah. And you can also have where it shows the full text on your article or just a summary, which again, it helps with when people are looking at your blog, it makes it look more clean if you just have like a summary of it. And then they can click on read more and I'll let them read more of it. Make sure this is unchecked. You don't want to have this checked, the search engine visibility, because if this is checked, Google is not going to be able to find your stuff. So always have it unchecked. And save that. So now when I go view his site, so we don't have anything written. So if I had, let me just show you mine so it'll make more sense. All right, so now, like on my site, I said I have the first 5 blogs on there. So when they scroll down, it's going to take them to where is it? This little tab right here, where they can tab over to read the rest of them. Because if I didn't have that set up, then they'd be scrolling, and they're like go on and on for days. Yep. And also, hold on, I don't think I changed mine to just summary because it's showing. Let me go down. So appearance, do settings, reading. So I had mine on 3. All right, let me change mine to, it is on summary. All right, I'm change mine to 5. So on summary, say. So yeah, it'll always show the last 5 things I wrote. Yep, there it is. Cool. Boom. Then you can tab over to read the rest of them. All right, so now that we know that, we're going to do a post real quick on David's page, and you can see how it renders out. So again, a post is any blog that you are writing. So you know what? No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a page first. What I'm about to do, I gotta put under his page. So I'm gonna go to page, and I'm gonna actually edit this page right here. His About David page. So again, Wanda, when you're watching the recording, you can always go back and edit any page you create. All you do is hover over it, hit edit. All right, so I'm gonna do this page first. Now, when you're doing a page, you have two composition areas. Okay, so you have this main one right here, and then you have this bottom one down here. Now, if you're doing a landing page or a capture page, you'll be starting with this bottom one, you know, before this top one. Reason being, because like I said, your headline goes here, so you actually put your headline here. But right now, I'm not going to use this. We'll come back to landing page and capture pages here in a second, but I just want to show you how to edit a page. It's actually a tab on your website. So for David, okay, we'll take out the TBA. I already have some content on his book blog right here that I want to use. So I'm gonna just copy this like this. Right, this here. I'm gonna post that content right here. All right, and then I want to do anything with this. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this page full width, no sidebar, and I'll explain to you that in a second. Let's see, full width, no sidebar. Nope. All right, your featured image. If you're doing a page, really, well, no, you still need one. So you always put a featured image on here. So I'm gonna just select something in his image file. I always turn this share button feature off because it makes my page look all. I don't like having a million share buttons on it. And then down here, where's that now? We're not gonna mess with that. So down here, where you see this additional text on footer, Melissa, this is always pretty much, you want to plug in whatever your brand is down here. So you see it's a copyright David Shands, but you can put copyright whatever your travel company name is. So you always just, it's a little bit extra branding is what you're doing down here. So we got this featured image. I got the text I want, but I want to link this. I want to link this to back to his book site. So I'm about to show you how when you go to somebody's site and they have those click now buttons, how to get it over, how to get over there. But you know what? I gotta actually create. I gotta find a book because I don't have one saved in his media. So let me do this real quick. Let me go to Google. Go to Google Images. Buy now button. Alright, so what's this one look like? Save images. All right, so I got a buy now button. All right, so now if I want to add that button down here, all I have to do is hit add media. It's going to open up the images, which I don't have it in there yet, so I have to upload a file. So I'm going to go to select files. It's going to open up my picture folder. Then I just got to select the image. It puts it in there. Now, once that image is in there, if you want this button, you can have any picture you have in your media file, you can have it linked to any website you want it to. And the way you do that is you will copy the link you want. So like I'm taking his Dreams of Build Overnight. And where you see where it says attachment display settings, right here, it says link to. Click on the drop down, custom URL. You will paste that URL right in there. And then you will hit insert into page. And there it is. All right, so now, before I update this page, you can preview it. Let's see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like right now. So about David. Yep. All right, so let's see. Is that all I want to add in there? Let's see. Let's add another picture in there. So again, if you want to add another picture, you just hit add media. Select the picture you want. It puts it right in there. You can center it, you can left align it, however you want to do it. You can even make it bigger. Right here. Resize it. Alright, so now let's preview it. Alright. And making sense, Melissa?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. What can I do? Alright, where's my No, that's not what I'm looking for. All right, finally. All right, so once you get everything you want on there, you just hit update. If you had a page a post you just created or a page you just created, you'll hit publish. It won't say update. But since we were just updating the page we already had, we hit update. So now, when you go on to his site, okay, remember, it didn't show up. Why didn't it show up? Because we did a page. So a page is not going to show up right here because the only thing that shows up right here is the actual post. But when we click on About David tab, there it is. So now they can say, oh, about David, he wrote a book. Okay, yeah, I want to buy his book. Watch this. Buy now. Takes them right there.
Wow.
Yep. So you can have your pages linked back to anything you want them to. So this is actually what I just created. Is honestly an About Now landing page because somebody landed on this page. They got some information and they said, hey, I want more info. I want to buy his book. And it takes them to a buy now button that takes them to where they can buy his book. So a landing page, pretty much a landing page is a page you create that doesn't ask for their name and email. Now, if I had this page and a pop-up showed up that said enter your email to get more information about the book, and that's a capture page. So pretty much this is a landing page that's a tab on his website. It's going to take them to buy the book. All right, so that is a page. So now I'm going to show you a post. And the cool thing I'm about to show you about this post is how you can throw a YouTube video on there because he has a YouTube series on Entrepreneurship 101. So we're going to create a post. And again, a post is a blog that you're writing. So now, Melissa, when you ask about content, you can actually go on YouTube and find videos about the benefits of travel or, why you want to use a travel agent over just going to a website. You can use that video and then use some text at the bottom of it, and you're pretty much creating a video that you're using as a blog post on your website. So it's so much you can do as far as trying to find content to post onto your blog site. So it just goes back to how are you branding yourself and what do you want your message to be, and you just find that content around it. So for David, we're going to go back to his thing here, and let me find that video I want. I might actually have to tell him he needs to make a category for his leadership one-on-one. Like if you ever do YouTube, Melissa, you can create playlists. Now he has some playlists here, but he needs a playlist that says leadership one-on-one. So that way, if somebody comes to his YouTube channel, they don't have to search for all the leadership one-on-one videos. Like right now, I got to go through and find like where episode 1 starts at, which is right here. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna use this video, entrepreneurship, replacing your income. Now watch how cool this is right here, Melissa. So we're gonna take this title. And for Wanda, when you're watching, when you're building your brand online, it's about how much exposure you can get yourself. So I highly recommend, like if you're not doing videos, you get comfortable doing videos, create your YouTube channel, and start pushing out content on a regular basis. Like Melissa, we just started I don't know if you saw it inside of the Spark group, but we're about to start with the video challenge like next week.
I saw that. I gotta get myself prepared for that.
Yeah, get prepared, because video content, I'm telling you, the more video you do and you take those videos and you repurpose them on your fan page, on your YouTube channel, it gets you way, way more exposure, because for one, YouTube and Google uses the same search engines. So when you post stuff on YouTube and you post stuff on your blog site and you post it on Facebook, like you're gonna start ranking high inside of these search engines. So like now by me, when I'm going back in here repurposing all of David's videos on his blog site, now it's like, oh, Google says, you know what? He's publishing more stuff. Let's make sure his name ranks high. Matter of fact, let me try something right now. I hadn't even tried to see how he even ranks on here, because if he want to sell more of these books, we gotta get him put to the top. Let me see. All right, so he's doing all right. See, look, you see his stuff, Sleepers for Suckers. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. So now, once we throw this blog up in here, yeah, he going, good. All right, cool. Good stuff. All right, so now we're back to the post. So you do a post, same as a page, you hit add new. You always want to give your post a title, so I'm just paste what I type now. Place your income. And then I always go, when I'm setting mine up, I always go backwards when I started. I don't know why, but I do know that's a method to me. I'm gonna show you. All right, so first of all, Melissa, I don't know if I showed you this before. Say you only have one day in the week where you can create all this stuff, right? You can actually set up your blog to push out content on it'll schedule content for you. So like right now, it says publish immediately, or you can hit edit and you can set the day and time you want it to go out. So you can sit at home on a Sunday and you can write 7 blog posts, and you can have those 7 blog posts scheduled to go out Monday, one go out Tuesday, one go out Wednesday, one go out. So every day you're posting stuff, and people think you're actually writing this like every day, but it's already scheduled. So that's a cool thing with that. But right now I'm gonna have his go out immediately. Down here, you always want to create a category. Like really, you don't even want to use this uncategorized category. So what these categories do is, again, they help with search engine optimization. So when you categorize stuff, it helps Google and everybody, all the search engines, find your stuff. So since this video is entrepreneurship, one-on-one, that is what we need to actually make a category for. So every blog that I post under Entrepreneur One-on-One, that's where it needs to go, under that category. So Entrepreneurship 101. Add new category. Boom. So every blog post I post on Entrepreneur 101, I'm gonna select that category. So the search engine knows that that is what this blog post is about. And when people actually go to your blog too, it'll show the category at the bottom of the blog so they know what it's categorized. Tags, I think I talked to you about this before, Melissa, but just so Wanda know, a tag is how people can search for your stuff. And again, it helps with the search engine optimization. So just like if you're using Twitter, everybody's always using hashtag something, hashtag business, hashtag whatever. It's because the hashtag on Twitter allows people to search for the content that they're looking for. So when you do a tag on your blog site, you don't have to put a hashtag. You just type in what this blog is about. So this blog is about entrepreneurship. You put a comma. You put business. I could put leadership, mentorship, training. So basically, you want to type in a tag. If somebody goes into Google and type in entrepreneurship, you want your blog to be able to come up. So the more you can tag your stuff with the appropriate tags, the better you will be found on the Google search engine, because Google's gonna go look for your stuff first if it's tagged the right way. So entrepreneurship, business, leadership, mentorship, training. I can leave it for it right now. All right, then of course your featured image. Your featured image is whatever's gonna pop up. Whenever you post this on social media, that's gonna be your featured image. So this will pop up. I'm gonna do that one. All right. Then turn the sharing buttons off. All right, so now I have the title set up. It's going out immediately. I got it categorized on the Entrepreneurship 101. I got my tags. I got my feature image. Now I go back and add the content I want to add. So all I really want to do is I'm going to add, this blog post here is going to be just a YouTube video. So I'm going to go back and copy this URL. If you hit share on YouTube, YouTube will either let you get the embed code or let you get the actual link. It's easier to just copy the link. And then when you come over here into your blog post, you hit add media. You go to insert from URL and paste that YouTube link right here. And watch this. There it is.
Wow.
So now, if you want to add anything at the bottom of this, because remember, like, you can set up your blog. You want to get to a point where you guys get so good as far as like writing copy to where you can guide people down a trail you want them to go to. And what I mean by that, you can have a video, then you can have some content that says, hey, listen, if you want to learn more about entrepreneurship, click here. And then when they click there, it'll take them to wherever you want them to go. So like, say you have a travel video right here, right? And you say you want to learn more about travel, connect with me today, click here. You can have them click there. It'll take them to a different website that has more information, like your sign up website. So it'll take them to that website and they can sign up from your website. So it's just so much you can do, but you gotta really just play around with it and get used to all that stuff. But I'm gonna just throw this copy down here. Where is that? Let me just take his copy on his YouTube video. So David Shands kicks off his online entrepreneurship club by counting and breaking down numbers on how to replace your income. Be sure to pick up his new book. So this is actually like, you can say this is leading somebody somewhere else too, because I can actually link this link to his Sleepers for Suckers website. So watch this. So I copied it. Now if I come up here, these tools up here, Melissa, this little button right here will let you insert a link. So all I gotta do is paste it in there, open a new tab, Add link. So now that link is hyperlinked. So when somebody's on his site, if they click on that, it's going to hyperlink to his other website. Yep. So watch this. All right. So now I got the blog post. It's a blog video post, just a basic one, just to show you all how to do it. So I can hit preview, see what it looks like first. There it is, Entrepreneurship 101. Posted on April 6th. All right. So this is where I was telling you right here. It shows you how you categorize it and how you tagged it. So when somebody comes to your blog site, they can see, oh, this is about Entrepreneurship 101, and this tag business, entrepreneurship, leadership, mentorship, etc. It's all right there. So if you like it, all you do now is hit publish. So now when you hit publish, it is sending this out to the internet world, to where Google and everybody else is now indexing. That's what it's called, indexing. They are indexing your content. So when somebody search for entrepreneurship or business, David's stuff should come up. And all you got to do now, watch this view post, and it takes you right back. And there it is. So watch this. So that's our URL link right there, right? So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna show you how this renders on Facebook. So I'm gonna go over to my Facebook. I'm gonna take that link, paste it right here, and watch this. I'm gonna get David some exposure already. So go take a look at homie $50. Yes. All right, so got it. Go take a look at my homie David Shan's blog about entrepreneurship. All right, now watch this. So now I took that link, posted on Facebook, gave it some ad copy, post. But something is missing. What is missing? Hold up. Facebook did not render. Let me do this. Facebook. This is a Facebook issue that me and Matty haven't figured out yet, Melissa. Sometimes Facebook gets a little attitude. It does not want to render the picture that I put on there as a featured image. And the only way we figured out how to do this, let me see. So I got the image right here. Let me try this. Let me see if I can trick Facebook. Because Facebook gets an attitude, I promise you. All right, add media. Put this one on here. So what me and Matthew found, sometimes if you want a featured image, you have to add like a big media image somewhere in your post, so Facebook can make it render. I don't know why it does that. It's just a Facebook attitude thing. Facebook does what it want to do. Right. So let me see how it renders now. All right. So post. All right, let's see. Copy. All right. So go. All right, let me see if it's gonna work. It's Facebook, it's acting real janky right now. Let me see. Still didn't do it. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But normally, let me see something. Let me see if I go on my fan page and try it. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but see on the fan page, it'll let you come down here. Facebook don't render a picture. All you gotta do is click on. It'll let you come down here, and the fan page lets you add it. But I don't know why. You don't let me do it just now. So see on my fan page now, it has a picture up there, and if they click on it, it'll take them right back to his blog site. But yep, that's all it is to it. Creating a post. That's his first post on his blog. Yep. All right. So now y'all saw a post. You saw a page. You create a page, and it really was that. Did that look hard at all, Melissa?
Not at all.
Yep. So now it's the last thing I show, and I gotta get ready to hop off this thing for the day. I got another little thing. I'll be on here in a little bit. Let's see. All right, so we did post. We did a page on the tab page, but if you were creating a landing page for your business, let's do that one real quick. Let's do that. Let's do that. If you click on pages, you're gonna click on add new. So again, a page can either be a landing page or a capture page. So if it's a landing page, it's just like that page we created, that it is not asking them for any information to, view something. It's just you giving them some info without asking for their name or email. So that's a basic landing page. And the capture page is you're saying, hey, to get more info, you got to give me your name and email to get more information. So what we're going to do is going to do a test page, a landing page. And remember, you have two composition areas. So you have the main one up here and the bottom one. So anything you put here will be at the top of your landing page. Anything you put right here is going to be below whatever you put here. Hope that makes sense. So whenever you're doing a landing page or a capture page, you have to make sure you turn this on, InstaBuilder. InstaBuilder, it was makes your page a landing page or a capture page. So you want to turn that on. Where it says main settings, it says page type. We're doing a landing page now. So if you leave it on squeeze page is another word for capture page. So if you're doing a capture page, you're going to use a squeeze page setting. But right now we're doing a landing page, so we're going to use this one that says single column page for sales opt-in. Where it says page width, you want to at least make it 900 or more pixels. Makes it a little bit more wide. Where it says page design, you have to play around whichever one of these designs you like the best. But for this example, we're just going to use boxed. You can choose the page color. I'm just leaving it on gray. And then down here is where you start formulating your ideas. So your page title, name whatever you want to. All these little tools up here help you bold it, center it, whatever you're trying to do. So it's already centered. If you want to make it bold, italic, you can do all that. You can change the font sizes right here. The font families here. I'm gonna take it off italic because I want it all on one line. You have this drop-down menu here. It says heading 1, heading 2. If you change these headings, it's just all it's doing is making it either bigger or smaller. We're gonna leave it on heading number 1 because we want the heading to be pretty big. It's at the top. Oh, so you change the paragraph. Heading 1. Heading 1. Change my color. Once I change that, so now all I gotta do is go back here. I go to where's that? Right here. Text color. Change back to red. All right, so now when you have your title, now this is where when you're finding those images, you want to add an image down here that represents whatever it is that you're talking about. So if you're talking about travel, you want to find you a travel image, which I don't have any in here. So let me see. I can find one real quick. Yep. I'll just use that one for this example. But this is why the more images you add to your media library, you can have all those in there, so you don't have to really go search for new images to put on your stuff. So that's the image. You want to make it bigger, drag and make it bigger. Let's see, you can center it. All right, so travel like an insider. You got a picture here. Now you can choose again. So now this is where you have to get good at, if you're doing a landing page, the content you want to put below it to have somebody say, I want more information. So you can put travel like an insider, learn how you can get paid to play, something like that. So let's see. Why did that? All right, so got that. Let me see what it looks like now. So all I do is preview it. That's what it looks like so far. So now, okay, if you say learn how you get paid to play, you got to have something that takes them to how they can learn more. So now we need, I need another button. Let me see. As you can see, all these learn more buttons, buy now, but all that's, all you go to Google and find them. Let's see. All right, so that button say, so let's hit add media, upload files, select file. So now you can have this button linked to a YouTube video. You can have it linked to a capture page. You can have it linked to your sign up page for your business, whatever you want it to. Once you put this button inside of here, you can hit this pencil. It'll take you back to where you can come down to link to, custom URL, and then type that URL right here. So that button will link to whatever website you want to go to. Right now, let's just see what this landing page looks like. So that's just a simple landing page right there, Melissa. So you can get more detail with it. Like I said, again, it's all a matter of just playing around with stuff just to see, which template you want to use, what colors you want to use. But this is a basic landing page right here. So again, once you link this button to wherever you want it to go, when they click on it, it'll get linked over to a different website. So that is a landing page. Because a landing page, again, they come to it, and I'm not asking them for any information to learn more. They just go to that button, they'll learn more. Now I'm not gonna publish his because here's not a travel site. So let me just delete this one. So now if you were doing a capture page, this is where you have to get your MailChimp set up because it's a certain code you got to use to turn it into a capture page, which we'll have to do that in more detail on another date. Hey, Melissa, did you sign up for the member site? Do you still have access to the member site?
Yes.
Not the first biz steps one, the My Online Marketing Success.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, we got to see if you do, because that one, like everything I'm showing you all here, and I think Wanda, because when you first sign up for it, it has you get the access to the member site. But everything I'm showing you all is a video in that. I think you did, Melissa. Hold on, let me see something. Let me show you.
I might have. I don't know.
Because it looks like.
Yeah, Spruce. Yeah, I think so.
This right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where you can go in. Yes, see, Wanda did it. There she go. Yep. So when you come into
there I am right there.
You say what? Yep. There you go. So all right. So for the capture pages and everything I'm just going over, if you guys come in here and you go to videos, and Matt D is transitioning a lot of this stuff over because he's redoing the member site. But when you come in here and you go to videos, everything I just showed you all is right here. So when you go to lead capture pages and landing pages, there is a video to take you step by step. So even though I'm not going too knee deep into it today, there is a video for it on the member site. And as you can see, this one says lead capture tutorial for using MailChimp capture form. Because we did a bunch of videos months ago on how to do all this stuff step by step. So you all can come back here and it'll take you step by step on how to do all of it. Yep, so definitely utilize this member site. It has everything in there to get you going. So so real quick, I'm gonna show you the capture page and how easy it is to set that up. I'm gonna actually go into my site. I'm gonna use David because I already got some code I can use. But let me go find. Let me get this code first. Let's see. So this little long code you see me copying right here, you actually create this inside of MailChimp when you create like your email list.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give you this code. You need this code to be able to set up a capture page. But when you're creating a capture page, you go through the same process of landing page. You still hit add new. You still name whatever you want to name your page. You're doing test page. And you still have to turn on InstaBuilder. Make sure InstaBuilder is turned on. If InstaBuilder is not turned on, the system is not recognizing you're creating a landing page or capture page. So turn InstaBuilder on. I'm gonna leave it on squeeze page now because I'm doing a capture page. Page design, I'm gonna change it to amplify. Let's see what that looks like. Your title, so your headline. All right, so now we're making this That's title. We want to hit and media. Go through the media, see what I got in here I can use. We'll just use that right there. I'll show you how easy it is to do a simple capture page. So learn how to get paid to play, boom, boom. So now I'm telling them, hey, if you want to learn how, you got to give me some info. So now over here, you got to click on opt-in. You got to paste that code. So whenever you create a list inside of MailChimp, so you may, like when you're creating your MailChimp list, you may want to name it like travel contacts. And then MailChimp, once you save that list, MailChimp is going to give you this code that you got to post in here. And once that code is posted in the autoresponder code, now your system knows you are creating a capture page. So the next thing you have to do is come down, opt-in form. Okay. I'm gonna leave this like it is, and then your information access. For advanced integration, you need to make sure, so you always want to take it off simple and put it on advanced, because you have to set your form up however you create it. So like normally when I create my form, I always ask for email, the name first. But if this was out of order for whatever reason, you can left click and like drag stuff up to rearrange it. And then you can also tell the system what are you requiring for them to get the info. So like you can make it to where they have to give you an email and they have to give you a phone number. Normally I just make it to where they have to give me an email and that's it. But if you click required right here, it's going to make them give you everything else. Get access now, I'll leave it like it is. And I always change this to something. Let's see. So now, watch this. Real quick, less than 5 minutes, preview. There it is.
Wow.
So now they will have to put in their name and email, and they will go on my email list. And once they're on my email list, I can follow up with them on a regular basis by dripping emails on them on a regular basis. And that's all it is to it. That is the capture page.
Now I have a question.
Yep.
I saw where you offered a free book. How do you do that?
You got to get the link to it. So like all those free ebooks I had, somebody like gave me the links to it. So that's how I was able to, because once you have the link, then whenever they opt in, whenever you're creating your capture page, you can have that capture page link back to that ebook based on the link you have. So like if I go to my media folder, I'll show you. So when they gave me those links, so all my ebooks are in here. So like your first year of network marketing, got the Facebook cheat sheet, all that stuff is in here. So all it is a link that somebody gave me to where when I'm creating my capture page, it'll link back to that ebook. So now when somebody opts in, it'll automatically say, it'll download the ebook for them. So that's where you're gonna have to go on that member site and watch that video about that MailChimp. But that's all it is. When they go in and when they log in right here in the internet email, I set it up to where now if they're gonna download this ebook, any ebook, it automatically it hyperlinks them over to download it. Yep. But that is the basics for today. What question you got, Melissa?
None.
Cool. It's so on Thursday nights we do open campus. So with open campus, anything you're working on during the week, if you have a question about, okay, yeah, I tried putting the ebook, it's not working, or my capture page not rendering right, you can come to open campus and we show you how to fix all that. So as long as y'all staying plugged in, you'll be good.
Okay.
So yeah, just go into that member site, Melissa, if you haven't been on it in a while, and start looking at those videos. Cause I guarantee you, like one day when I first got started, I just sat in the house one day and like I took like 2 hours and I ran through them videos, and that's how I set up my whole blog, just by looking at the videos.
Yeah, I had started watching some of the videos, but like you said, I haven't been in there in a while.
Yep. So go back and check them on out, my friend. But I'm gonna like I always do, send this recording out so y'all can go back and rewatch it.
Okay.
And play around with some stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. You sure you got any other questions?
No, I think I'm just gonna go in and start practicing.
Cool. Yep, that's it. The more you practice, the easier it get. Like pretty soon, you'll be an expert at it. So
I hope so. I finally got my computer up to par, so I think I'll be good with that too.
Cool, good stuff. Well, just reach out if you need me, my friend. I'll be around.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, no problem.